Top of the morning, top of the top, man. Trying to get my day started. That shit going up. Yeah, top of the morning, man. Top of the top. You see the title? I'm not a racist, man. I'm just thinking.
We grew up the hard way. You had to turn white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them always. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. You grew up in the hard way. You had to turn white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them always. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. We grew up in the hard way. You had to shot a nigga in broad day. And come and see the head on the parkway. You probably one son again if you ain't grow up in a hard way. We grew up in a hard way. We made a lot of money in the hallways. We couldn't leave it till we sell on plays. You probably one son again if you ain't grow up in a hard way. Rock in a hard place. You don't understand, you ain't had faith. A lot of people in my hood can't escape. If you wanna understand my life, you ain't grow up in a hard way. We grew up the hard way. You ever turn white in the parking. We made a lot of money in the hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. You grew up in the hard way. You ever turn white in the parking. We made a lot of
I rode this motherfucker.
You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way.
Yeah. The hard way. Nobody get offensive, man.
But you wouldn't understand my life if you ain't grow up in the hard way. A lot of things I can't say. A lot of souls in the street we had to take. These royalties are cold, I would never break. But you wouldn't understand my life if you ain't grow up in that hard way. We grew up the hard way. You ever turn white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. You grew up in the hard way. You ever turn white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. We grew up the hard way. You ever turn white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. You grew up in the hard way. You ever turn white in the parking.
I'm not a racist, man. I'm just a thinker, man.
You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way.
Y'all be really thinking, yo. Suits all the real rights. Yo, I'll be thinking, yo, I can't see who it here, so I don't know who it here or not. So I ain't looking at the thing. Just the screens. It's not on the thing, right? Sometimes that shit throw me off. Yo, right? So top of the morning, you heard? I want to make this very clear, man. I'm not a racist at all, man. Just be thinking, like, you see what I'm saying? And people will say, why does it matter? Because my purpose in life is different than yours. So you're not going to see why it matters to me. Because it doesn't matter to you. So that alone shows you why we're different. Because you don't even care about what I care about. So we're different. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we suppose. Everybody supposed to be different. Everybody supposed to be saying, everybody will be different. So my mind be wrapped around truth. And hold on. Where my setup? I took my setup down. Hold on. Damn, I made the piece too tight. At least I know it worked. Yeah, like I said, man, like I'm not a racist or nothing. I just be really thinking, you know. And my mind be thinking different. Like a lot of people don't think like that shit. Like, and I understand everybody's position in life is different. A lot of people don't even second guess what the fuck people tell them. That's what makes me different, right? So look, why I said what I said, right? I'm not a racist. I just be thinking. Everybody say, they have this thing everybody say like, yo, everybody is the same. We're all humans. Yeah. Right? Thinking to myself, I noticed that we're not animals. So I'm not going to say we are. I noticed that there are a whole bunch of birds out there. They're all birds, but eagles don't chill with falcons. They're all birds. I'm just like, I just be really thinking, because I be thinking like, why do they tell us what they tell us when it don't make sense? But then I start questioning, like, why don't people think? They'll just really go with whatever people tell them. They won't even second guess nothing. So I'm different because I second guess things naturally. Not because I read books or not because I say, you know what, I want to be mad smart and shit. Nope. I just think. So this is what I was thinking. Why is it that we're all the same, meaning human beings, but we're all not connected to God? I'm going to give you an example. Some people look for God, and some people already have him. I look at when people was born in like the 1800s and 1700s and 15s and 12s, before our time. That's called history. People before us, right? And I watch how like soldiers and pilgrims and Indians and tribes and World War II, World War I, Nazis, German, French, Europeans. I watch everything because I'm always intrigued. Like I be really trying to learn. And I don't be trying to learn to be like debative or to try to debate people or learn to try to make myself seem smarter than other people. No, I don't learn that way. I learn because when people tell me something, that lets me know are they into the truth or they just go with the lies. I can tell by the way you talk about life, about the way the world is, right? So I woke up this morning and I watched it 18th century, like the men in the arms and the pilgrims and like that. And something dawned on me. So you know what's weird? If we really go back, because I'd be really thinking like, damn, this world has been here so long, so many things happen. It'd be curious just to, you know what I mean? When I look at when people say we're all humans and we're all from God and we're all this, we're not. Because it don't make sense. This is why I say that. There's only two races in this fucking world, black and white. They're both humans. There's a human race, but these two are different. And people say, no, we're not. We're all the same. I'm thinking to myself, we can't be. Because, all right, this is how I think. And it's not, I just don't like people to say, I wish people would make up the real reason, like, yo, and stop telling me, like, you know what I mean? Because I don't get it. It don't make sense, right? Listen. I watch men in the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s. I watch how they prepare food, how they cooked. It's funny. that white people has been here forever, for so long, but they know nothing. Break it down. If you really look at everything they know, they stole. That is really, really mind-blowing to me. Because, all right, how you come from the same person I come from, but you don't have the same knowledge I have? Like, all right, think about this. I've never seen all right. The original white people way of cooking was totally different from black people way of cooking. How, when we come from the same person? Like, why ain't you getting the same spiritual downloads, creativity, connection that all these other people are getting? If we're all the same people, that's what bugs me out. So it's like, okay, if you look at men in the 17, 16, 1500s, the way they ate was they didn't even know how to cook the food right. Like, they was very, that's my man right there too. Oh man, I gotta call you back. So I really be looking at that shit like, I really be thinking. Like, so this is how I think, right? All right, if I go back in time, and I used to say, damn, if you really look at everything they know, it's never nothing original. It's always mimicking. See what I'm saying? It's weird. It's mimicking. It's never nothing original. It's always they're trying to act like somebody else, but they're saying they're their self. When if I say act yourself, you won't even know what I was talking about. Because you have nothing that's yourself, you act like other people. Because you are a mimicker by nature. Your gene is to be a mimicker. Like you mimic, you do what your environment does. So if I say this, right? If you look at everything from the 18, 17, 16, 15, it's different now. The white dudes and white girls different now. They all friends. Everybody's friends. So it's different. I don't care about this time. I'd be mind-blowing about why they tell us this shit now when that shit back then didn't really. So it's like you lying to me, and I hate a liar. Don't fucking lie to me. Be real. I can accept real. I can't accept no lie, right? So you're telling me when I watch I've never seen a black explorer that was known to infiltrate. Like, meaning my job is to be a voyager to go to every place and colonize and take over. I've never seen a black tree company service. I've never seen, they have things that my mind is saying how we come from the same people, but we don't have the same connection with nature, spiritual. That makes no sense. I really be bugged out about that because it doesn't make sense. It's not for me to find answers. I just be really observant how this world ain't what they say it is. I watch how they treat the lesser and how they treat the more, and it's really the same. They just put them in different brackets. That's segregation right now. Rich and poor. That's segregation. Black and white. That's segregation. Who taught you those things? Who taught you segregation? Who taught you if you had more money and less money? I know people out there that's homeless that's more happier than people that got money, but they taught you to look down on people that was homeless. Who taught you that? We didn't ever teach you that because our whole life we was homeless. That's what I'm saying. So like this shit that's going on in the world, I'm not racist. I just don't make sense. You're telling me we're all the same when we all don't think the same. We all don't dance the same. We all don't walk the same. We all don't eat the same. So why are you telling me we're all the same when we're not? Why won't we accept us all being different so we can learn how to be different? And white people are different than black people. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, motherfucker. That's how we learn. We can all be, all right, yo, shit, you could teach me shit I don't fucking know. Shit, you know how to do that? But we like, nah, we all the same. How are we all the same when we all different? I don't need sunscreen to go outside. I don't. But you're telling me we're the same. I'm not the reason why the coral reef and the fucking bottom of the ocean is dying because of all the tanning fucking sunscreen lotion. I'm not the fucking reason. But you're telling me we're all the same. No, we're not. We're all different. But we all can do the same shit. That's what bugs me out. Like, yo, You know what bugs me out? Reality is different than a person's perception. A person's perception is something they make up. It's just how they see things. Reality is fucking reality. Reality is that this world is wicked. This is the wickedness, right? And it feels like we're facing like a spiritual battle. And it's like right versus wrong. Doesn't matter what religion. I don't give a fuck about what your religion is. I don't give a fuck about what you do. All it is right now is right or wrong. It's it. It ain't about race. It ain't about fucking. It's all about love and hate. That's all it's about. Are you going to love your brother or love your people? Because I'm going to keep it real. Animals don't all hang together, but they help each other out. I've seen alligators about to attack an elk, and a zebra will come and help them. But after they help each other, they don't go and eat go and chill and shit. Thank you, bro. Hey, yo, thank you. You know what I mean? We gotta watch them niggas in the water. Hey, them niggas in the water eat the shit out of us, yo. We gotta stay. You know what I mean? Go your way, I go mine. We're all fucking living in this jungle. We all help each other, but don't mean we gotta chill with each other like that. That's what I be on. But you know what it is? Motherfuckers be wanting to chill so bad. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying, yo, y'all should see this thing. I'm not talking about segregation. I'm talking about common sense. They teach us that we're all the same, but I notice we don't all move the same. We all can get along. That's the difference. Motherfucker, we all can get along. Motherfucker, yeah. But I don't think we all should be trying to act like everybody else. I think we should act ourselves. If you a black dude want to be with a fucking white girl, I think you're entitled to that. I think you are. I think you should do it for real purposes, though. Like really love. Don't do it for like, I want to use her, or I don't like black girls. I'm just fucking white girls now. That's not. You're just hurting her. You just hurting her. That's all. You ain't helping. You ain't making nothing better. You making it worse. But it's all about love. It ain't about love no more. It's all about comfortability. That's what I say. It's about right or wrong. We're not animals. So I'm not saying to live like them. We're not fucking animals. So I don't want us to live like them. But we have animal instincts. Everybody has an animal instinct. Everybody has fucking when awareness, like fucking, you know, when the fuck is they call, like the vibe, a predator know when somebody's around the home, they can sense it. Like, yo, they got senses. We're not animals, but we have animal instincts, but we don't have to be like fucking animals. But some people act like animals for real. The thing about it is, what they tell us and what I see don't add up. They tell us that we're all the same, but we all don't treat each other the same. That's weird. I see more hate coming out of each side, not just one, each side. I'm seeing so much hate coming out of black side. Yeah, I'm going to tell you some real shit. I got more understanding of the difference between race and love. America is the only place where they say black and white. You got white people that grow up in Africa. They don't call themselves white, call themselves African, right? They grew up here. They're African. They not consider themselves white. They're African. A white person grew up in Jamaica. He's not white. He's Jamaican. Rastafari. We're here. We like, oh, you're black. You're white. That right there teaches us segregation. That's what I'm saying. Who taught us that? Who taught us say, yo, you're black, you're white. Why can't they say, yo, man, we're Americans? We're just Americans. We can't say that, though. It don't say Indian, American, Russian. It'll say black, white, Asian. See what I'm saying? That's right there alone. That's what people don't understand. People don't get that shit. Who teaches this shit? Who teaches this? It's probably not even a white man up there. It's probably a fucking alien or a fucking horseman or some shit. Man, they ain't no person. They treat everybody the same. White people get treated dirty too. They just don't exploit it. They get treated dirty too. Ain't no difference. They get treated foul too. Lack of knowledge get them treated fucked up. because they don't know any better. They're because it's not about color, it's about knowledge. It's about knowledge. That's why you see some white people at the fucking Black Lives Matter march. And then you see some that's not there. You got the ones that say Black Lives Matter. Then you got the white people who say all life matters. So we're not all the same, even though we can all get along. That's what I be trying to get to. We're not the same. I watched this morning what the pilgrims eat. Like pupayan and shit like that. Pupayan, like pupayan soup. Pupayan, some shit like that. Pupayan. And fucking fritters and shit like that. I watch. And then I watch how Jamaicans ate in that time. I watch how Africans and Indians in the 1412s, in the 1413. I watch and I say, damn, how we're all from the same person, but they're cooking meat with just salt. Some of them eating herring raw. But if you go to India, everything is cooked. If you go to Africa, everything is cooked. Japan eats sushi and shit like that, but it's for different cultures and different. So how we're all from the same person, but our downloads from the higher source is different. So we all connected to God differently. Like, all right, my God and your God is different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. It don't make sense. Like, I really, because I be real shit. Everything that nowadays that they know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the new generation kids don't know. Like, they don't care. They're more having fun than getting knowledge. So understand, I'm not nothing wrong with that. When you open up that third eye, you open up your brain, that shit start getting information that might be uncomfortable. But you didn't ask for it, you was chosen for it. They said God don't give you nothing you can't handle. And this information is nothing I can handle. That's why he gave it to me. But information ain't for everybody. That's why they can't handle it. That's why they didn't give it to them. So I be thinking a lot of stuff like that. You ever see a white person speaking in tongues? It looks different than a black person speaking in tongues, don't it? Why? Why? We're all the same. Why? If I listen to Indian music, African music, Caribbean music, Colombian music, if you notice, all the instruments are mostly the same. The rhythm is sometimes mostly the same, just the harmony switch, stuff like that. It's all tribal. All tribal. Do white people got tribal music? See, that's what I'm saying. We're all the same. We're all the same. I've never seen black people bagpiping. Oh, because where they from? Oh, it's their culture. It's their culture. Bagpiping is a culture. Who they pray to? Name me somebody that was a white prophet. Name me a white prophet. And Jesus wasn't white, so we can't give him that. Give me a white prophet. Somebody that was like Roman or something like that. That was a walker of God, not a pope either. Not a pope. Talking about a messenger that had his own, like, come from the messenger. You know what I mean? Muhammad Wasala Sam. You got that. You got the Jesus. You got the Bible. You have maybe the Torahs. Maybe you have the Egyptian, the fucking scrolls or whatever. You got all this stuff from. You ever got? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. See, when people tell you something, a lot of people don't think. And everybody, when I was young, gravitated around me because I was fucking smart. I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of clothes. I didn't have a lot of shit. But one thing a motherfucker could say, Pone was always smart. What happens is, when I got older, my smartness enhanced. Never is about races because I got so many white friends, my fucking grandfather is white. It's not that. It's just the information that people told me as I grew up didn't make sense. So I'm thinking to myself, love has no color. We know that. But y'all trying to put color on it. So I'm thinking to myself, that's wrong. Why are y'all teaching us this? When I got a white friend and I'm going to fucking school and they say, it's going to be a movie day. I'm like, oh shit, yo, bro, it's about to be a movie day. Oh shit, movie day. And they show Roots. Why the fuck you showing me Roots for? Now I'm looking at my man like, yo, bro, what the fuck? You got something to do with this shit? Why you showing me Amistad? Let us free and Mayflower and Pendigo and Santa Maria and all this shit like that? Why are you not showing me no fucking Russia Hitler movies? You're not showing me how to fucking, you'll show me a book though. It's a fucking Ann in the fucking attic and shit. But you'll show me movies, racism after year, 12 years of a slave, kidnapping of a niggas, and chains on the black feet. Like you'll keep showing me mad racist movie, but we ain't the only one that been fucking fucked up. You know that, right? You don't show me no Hiroshima. You don't show me Japan keep getting hit. You don't make movies about them motherfuckers. You don't keep making movies about Russia and Hitler and how he killed all the Nazis. You don't make movies about that though. But you'll make movies constantly every fucking 4 or 5 years of a nigga. And then Netflix, that's no better. They make all movies about our struggle. Our struggle gets the most black man just get released out of doing 44 years in jail for something he never did. Black man get beat up by the cops. Now you have movies like Karen. Now you got, yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? You really make money off our fucked up shit. Yeah, really. Netflix, let a nigga die right now. The story of Jamar, how he got killed by the police. One in a kind document. Like, what the fuck? You never do no movies of our success though, unless he fucking really get big. How about you do a movie of all black owned businesses in your little town? How about you do movies of, nope, they won't do no shit like that. When black people was murdered, like what the fuck? You know why? Because if you keep realizing that you was oppressed, that'll make you never want to get nowhere better, because every time you see all the people that before you that tried to be better or try to stand out was murdered, that's going to make you stay right in your place. We're going to teach you about Martin Luther King. You know what he did, right? He tried to stand up. He tried to help his people. And guess what? He got murdered. He got murdered by his own people. Nah, man. Hey, stop saying that. He ain't murdered by. Stop saying that shit, man. Y'all, man, stop saying that shit. The Black Panthers, you know what they did? They tried to stand up. You know what happened to them? They have got murdered. You know what happened to Rosa Parks? Yeah, she stood up, but she got beat the fuck up too. They tell you that all in jail, all the Black Panthers are dead or in jail for no crime. For no crime. But we're all equal. Why is this is what I'm saying? How we're all equal when I'm looking at the scale and we're not treated the same. But we're all equal. When I go in, it's funny that I see, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not racist. I just be seeing shit. Black people will be, this fucked up, but it's real. Black people will let white people in their hill with open arms. But white people do not let black people in here with open arms, no, unless they're money long. That's it. You got to show me you one of us before we let you in this motherfucker. Black people, you ain't got to show you one of us. You just can't be ignorant. Don't call nobody no niggas. Don't try to, you know what I mean? You cool, white girl or white boy. You cool. You do drugs, something. If you move into a white neighborhood, hey, Jamar. Damn, I know you know, hey, where you from? Welcome to our neighborhood. We're all the Petersons. And we just want to, so what made you want to move here out of all they want to know, motherfucker. Yeah, why'd you, out of all, you must really made it, huh? Are you like the Jetsons over there? Because they've been here 15 years and we love them. You go fucking talk to the Jetsons. They're like, hey, how they doing? Yeah, they got them motherfuckers. They got them. They only let you in their environment if you like them. That's how they are. Let you bang some shit in the car that they're like, oh, can you please just tone it down a little bit. Just a little bit. Why? Nigga, it's my shit. Why you feel comfortable telling me to turn my shit down in my shit? What in your mind makes you feel though you got some power to say turn my shit down in my car? And you don't know it. You don't know why you saying it, but I know why you saying it. I know why you saying it. I know why you saying it. It's in your nature. It's nothing wrong. But everybody say we're the same. We're all the same. I've never seen a white person cook chitlins. It's culture. I never like that's what I be saying. White people have no culture. Only culture they have is heaven and hell. That's what they taught us. You're going to heaven or hell. That's where you're going. So if you don't do right, yeah, you're going to the bad place. Yeah. Where people like you burn and do bad. Shut the fuck up. Because if they burn, I know a lot of you niggas down there. They must be deep. All the hanging and y'all niggas must be down that motherfucker deep. You teach us hell when I know a lot of y'all. Stop playing with me. How you teaching this religion? Y'all motherfuckers going to hell for it. Motherfuckers, I don't listen to everybody. I listen what makes sense. I listen like, yo, hold on. This shit don't make sense. Something in your side tell you like, nah, this is bullshit. Let me do my research. Then you start doing research, like, oh shit, this shit don't make sense, yo. But everybody's around you be dick riding and shit, no bullshit. Like, they'll tell you like Thanksgiving, East. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, my mom used to tell me that shit, part of my soul. Oh yeah, Santa's coming. I'm thinking to myself, we don't got no fucking chimney. How the fuck is he getting here? Like, how is he getting here, yo? How is he getting here? She said, oh, well, he get through the door because Santa got a key. That's breaking and entering. Yo, listen, y'all teach us not to take candy from strangers, but we about to take toys from this big fat white dude that breaking your crib. And you know what I leave him? Cookies and milk. This motherfucker should have been had diabetes. Cookies and milk. Who the fuck made that up? I bet you won't leave no collard greens and macaroni out. That should be gone. Leave some shit like, leave a nigga meal out there. Leave some biscuits and gravy out some motherfuckers. Hey, telling you, it's never shit that we do. Cookies and milk. What the fuck? I ain't doing no fuck. It's a snack for Santa. He traveled so far to get here. Shut your dumb ass up. I'm talking dumb. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Easter's coming. Easter. What the? A bunny that lay eggs. Y'all really be jacking that shit? My mom would say, you about to go to church. Put your Easter outfit on. Easter outfit? This the same Sunday shit. It's just a different color. Who the fuck made up Sunday like Easter gear? Like, yo, today Easter, we gotta wear our Easter clothes. Why Easter clothes can't be hood shit? Like a hoodie and some shit. Why I gotta be like church shit? Today's Easter Sunday, y'all. Who be making this shit up? Where do y'all get this shit? It don't make sense. We don't bang that shit. Why y'all be banging this shit, yo? Thanksgiving. Y'all just hungry and shit and just want to eat. That's all it is. Motherfucker, it's funny. You got to wait all year for something you can make today. What the fuck? Yo, you can make sweet potato pie tomorrow, but I got to wait all year to get it? What the fuck? If you die this year, I won't get it next year. What the fuck? I got to wait? Yo, old people won't cook that shit. Like, they'll wait till Thanksgiving. Think about this shit. Yo, grandma, when you gonna make that macaroni and cheese? Boy, you know how you make that on Thanksgiving. So you make that shit once a year? Yo, we be doing dumb shit, yo. We do mad dumb, and we don't second guess it. We don't second guess shit. We be like, yo, if it makes sense, we don't go with it. Like, yo, you believe with that shit? Hey, yo, auntie, won't you make that 3-layer cheese baked macaroni that you put your fucking elbow and knees in? Come on, baby. You know I don't make that every day. That's a special meal. I only make that on Thanksgiving for the family. Well, how about if I call the family over here right now? Would you make it? Come on, baby. It ain't Thanksgiving. So what the fuck is the difference between making it today and making it fucking Thanksgiving? What the fuck? Because all family, I can get family here right now. I get a couple motherfuckers. You telling me, that's what make me mad. That sweet potato pie and them yams be fire. You know what I'm telling you? Them fucking yams, you could tell they made, it took 2 days to make them motherfuckers. Them yams and sweet potato, you know what's fucked up? They won't cook shit all week because they'll say, man, Thanksgiving coming. You better not touch that. You'll get to eat it when Thanksgiving come. Don't touch that pie. It's Thanksgiving pie. Thanksgiving come, everybody tear that shit down, full, go with a plate. We gotta wait all year to get a family like that together to eat like that. Y'all some slow mo. I can't do that shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. Thanksgiving, y'all. Thanksgiving. Who cutting the turkey? Shut your dumb ass up. You know. Aunt Shelby brought the yams. Aunt Keisha, she brought the macaroni and the cranberries and all shit. Half of that shit is food stamps. Food stamps. Why can't we be using them food stamps more? We should have been doing them with the food stamps. We should have been using them food stamps like this more. You acting like you bought all that. Stop playing. You gave $200 to your neighbor. Your neighbor gave you 400 in food stamps, and you did your Thanksgiving shit. I ain't knocking it. We should have been doing that. We should have been coming together. Like, you bullshitting us. Come on, man. We bugged out. We only come together when there's a funeral, wedding, and fucking Thanksgiving. I always wonder what white people talk about after church. You ever notice that? What they talk about at the church? You know, you ever see white people church? They either talk about people. It's always the ladies with them big ass hats with the fruits in it and shit. They always got that candy in their purse, that little butterscotch or the peppermint. They never bring no fire shit like soft, like no sour, like, you know what I mean? No, they always bring some small shit, some shit that you gotta suck on, no homo, for the whole church and shit like that. You gotta get some candy? What the fuck is this? A peppermint? You trying to play? You talking about breath stink? That's the little. I want that little ass candy. I'm hungry, motherfucker. Like, I want something to eat. Like, you ain't got no. Like, what's up in that bag? I saw you steal from the buffet. I saw you. Black people, we good for punching our bags at the buffet. Yo, so anyway, look, real shit. After church, amen. Yo, God was talking to us today, wasn't he? God was in my soul today. When the pastor said that word, it felt like he was looking at me, wasn't it? It felt like God, and I was just talking about that when I was in the car, didn't I? Sister Ann, wasn't I just talking about that in the car? See how God works? God was talking to me today. Amen. He is a good God, is he? Let me go back to these kids because I know they probably tore my house up. Amen. Right? White people, I don't think, you know what they talk about? What? Did you heard Ashley got into UCLA? Oh my God. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I know God would make a way. And did you know Brad finally got his license for the truck driving business? Yes, he did. I knew if he worked hard, I knew if he would have stayed positive, and I told him, just stay strong. Like, it's all about, like, it ain't about, it's like success. Did you know fucking Kelly's getting married? Oh my God, yes, she's getting married. She's going to have a wedding in the Caribbean. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, it's different. Black people ain't talking like that, church. You know what happened to Jay, right? Jay who? You know Jay. Jay always drinking. Yeah, you know he in the hospital. Yeah, in the hospital. I told him that you need to bring your Bible in there. So we went over there and it's different. Different shit. We're all the same. We're not all the same. You ever seen a white girl twerk? Not the ones that been studying niggas their whole life. Not the ones that grew up with black girls and grew up in the hood. That's different. Like they part of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the ones that try to come out of the woods and try to come to the hoods. You know what I'm saying? And they do a lot of. You see what I'm saying? It ain't the same. Don't get it fucked up. You got some black girls that can't dance either. I don't know why I said that. You got some black ones that got no rhythm. Them motherfuckers like a walking penguin. You hear me? Like a penguin that drops something and they got to pick it up. It don't look right. I think we should focus on loving each other more. I think we should focus on more understanding each other more. Really know who we are as people so we can work on the things that we need to. We should be working on mental health. We should be working on no fucking like nah, fuck that. We should be focused on more loving each other, respecting each other, understanding each other, and doing what we got to do on this planet to make it better for everybody. Not just for me, not for you, not for just one race of people. I think everybody should have all opportunities to life, and I think everybody should be accountable for each sin as well as each fucking reward as doing good. If you a fucking murderer, you're black, white, Chinese, I don't give a fuck, Puerto Rican, you should all get the same penalty. If you're fucking a good person, and I don't give a fuck what race you are, you should get the same reward as everybody else is entitled to. You shouldn't be one thing. You shouldn't be like back in the day, the fucking black men used to go in the war and work, go and then come home and have nothing. But they was promised opportunity to money and to land, to house. And then when they come up from the war, them black men had nothing, but all the white dudes did. That's what I'm saying. It's not equal. It's not equal. But we all need to treat each other equal if we all want to live on the same planet. We all got to share this jungle. We all should be taking more than what we need. And one race takes more than what they need. That's why you'll never see. And when you go watch those jungles and tribes, they always tell you we don't take more than what we need. But in America, to keep this lifestyle so fashionable, they have to take more than what they need because we require it because what they've taught us. So now if you want to open up a crystal business or places for crystals, to be able to have those in demand they have to put dynamite and TNT inside those mountains and blow them up so they can have crystals for people to keep making. See, that's the thing. You're not thinking about how it takes to get the crystals because you're so focused on just having them. They know that psychologically. So they know that you're more selfish than caring because they taught you how to be selfish. And know why? Because they were selfish first. So they teach you how to want more, but not care about how you get it. So that's how we became to adapt that culture. That's why we'll accept a gay guy, but we won't accept the guy telling you your feet is ugly. Even though your feet has been fucked up for years and you know they're ugly. You won't accept nobody being real, but you will accept somebody saying something, a gender they fully told or not. You would accept somebody saying, I am a girl, even though they're a man, you would accept them. But if somebody be real with you and say, yo, you're not the best mother to your kids because you spend more time on the phone than you would feeding them or teaching them, you would be mad at that because you don't like reality. Because if you did, your lifestyle that you have been living, you would have been changed it. But you don't live based on reality. You live based on your comfortability. So now I know there's a lot of people now, they don't love people based on real love. They love people based on what they're comfortable with. Because soon as things get hard, or soon as things don't work out right, or soon as things don't go as planned, they start making plans or making things in their head of what they can do to leave that person. Because things have gotten too hard. Things are not planned. You can't plan. Every meal that you make, you got in your head how it's going to come out. But when you make it, it never sometimes come out that way. You might add too much oil. You might add too much this. It doesn't happen all the time the right way. Same way with love. But you still go through it. You still eat it. You still enjoy it. Even know why? Because you made it. You might not made it the best, but you still put time into it. So you still love it. Love is the same way. It might not come out always the same, but you love it because you put time into it. So that's what I understand. When I watched those people back in the day, that was when racism was really big. Those white women, those black dudes that stepped outside their race to be with a person, I respect their love because they was banned. Like a white woman was banned from her fucking family and everything else to be with this black man. And this black man was probably banned as well. But that's what love is. They was willing to be together, even though it might cause them death. You know what I mean? That's love. That's something that you can never judge. Love has no look, no gender, but that's love because they're willing to die for something they love. That's love. I don't think these new niggas is dying for their girl. I don't think if they got a white, I don't think they're going to die. Motherfucker put her in front of the bullet. So when I say a lot of these black dudes dealing with white girls, part of myself drinking that tea, I don't think they dealing with white girls because they love them. I think they deal with white girls because of the stigma they have with black women, and that's hate right there. Because you're not dealing with a race off of love, you're dealing with a race off of a hate towards your own. Really, a lot of black dudes wish they had beautiful black women, but they can't because they're either too strong or she's too aggressive. And this is real. Only weak men want weak women. So that shows you a black woman is not willing to be weak just to make a man strong. You either want to be as strong as her or stronger than her to be with her. That's a warrior right there. As a man, that's a warrior. Because I know I'm only going to be with a warrior female because if I get a female she's going to be a warrior because she's designed that way. You have choices to be with a female that's strong or whatever. I'm going to tell you some real shit. Black females are strong, but at the end of the day, they're still females. They will bow down to the right man, just not any man. Bow down ain't meaning kissing their feet or something like that. Bow down is meaning being a good wife to only one and not all. She might be in relationship with a lot of men, but she haven't been a good woman to all of them. But when she get that right dude for her, she's going to change how she treats you because she don't want to treat you the same way she have treat others. So she's going to change not only her thinking, but her ways because she wants to be a better her for a better you. Because you know what I mean? And that's vice versa for a man. So when you have a female that's strong, that's even a blessing because you know only certain dudes can deal with a woman of this stature and not only deal with them, but keep them. Not only keep them, but have them on your team to be on your side. You're not in front of me. You're not behind me. You're on the side of me. I'm going to tell you some real shit. All those kings that was giving them speeches, most of them was written by queens. But because the man had such of a high role and the woman didn't, she sat in the back. But The speech was written from her. So if it wasn't for the queen, the king wouldn't even have nothing to say. But like the man is the sun, the female is the moon. The moon has a big, important part of this universe, but you don't see her because she's quiet. She's not loud. She's not in your face. Fuck yeah, man. The man is sun, bright. Hey, y'all, I'm here. Look at the sun. Hey, man, I'm right here in front of your face. Hey, y'all, I'm up. Got you up in the morning. Dance around. Woman comes out. She's quiet. But without her, this world will be unbalanced. Those is metaphors. Those is metaphors we use to give you an example. But let me go to my thing now. Salute to everybody, man. I haven't been looking. But that's how I look at, because I'd really be big on like, yo, we really need to stop talking about, first of all, religion has not, we just need to say, I just think whatever for giving, like, let me be here. Like, I don't have I'm not cutting down trees. I'm just thankful. You know how you people say, I'm just thankful? That's how it is. Like, I'm just thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful that I'm not dead. I'm thankful that my daughters have a roof of it. Like, I'm just thankful. I don't know who to thank. And I don't know who you are, what you are, or where you come from. But I know that you are a good person and a thorough one as that too. Because to be in control of billions of people, you can't have a good heart. I mean, like, you can't be unbalanced, like always loving. Like, I'm a loving person. Because a lot of things in this world will make you cry. So you have to be a strong person to deal with the things that this world has. Babies getting blown up, villages getting murdered, like, and to be, I mean, I don't know if you see it. I don't see, the thing is, I don't even know if it's a physical form or is an energy form. So if you're telling me God is not a physical, it's an energy, meaning it goes off energy. Now that's deep, because that's real deep, because you're telling me there's a person that's in control of energy that has no physical form. That's even deeper than see, it gets deep. It gets deep. How can a form that has no form be in control of? That's deep. I mean, it's too deep. It's too deep. I understand. It's not my job to understand it. My job is just to respect it. That's it. Not kill nothing. Not pull. Nothing more than I need. If I need to eat, I'm only going to kill one deer. Because I don't need to kill 4 or 5 deer, because I got enough meat right here. And then once I go need some more, I'll go get some more. But we're just putting 30 pounds of meat in our freezer for nothing. And 90% of the meat that we eat, we throw out. It gets freezer burned. It stays in there too long. We don't do that. We don't cook. It goes to the trash. But by us having access to food anytime we want, that's what makes us bad. That's what makes us no discipline. That's why back in the day they had fasting. That was just discipline. Had nothing to do with religion. Nothing. But we put religion on top of it. It's cleansing. Did you know it takes 3 days, 3 to 6 days, or 3 to 5 days for meat to digest in your stomach? So if you eat a burger today, that burger takes 3 days to digest. You eat a burger tomorrow, then that's on top of that burger that takes. So we knew our body. Breakfast, break fast. You're breaking fasting, meaning you've been fasting while you were asleep, because you haven't been eating because you were asleep. So when you wake up and drink something or eat something, you're breaking your fasting from being. Come on, man, y'all. I don't get it. How you think these come up with these words? You think they just come up with them? You don't think in your brain, yo, how do you make this word up? Why is God and dog spelled the same? Nobody look at shit like that, like, yo, why is God dog backwards? Like, nobody look at shit, they be like, man, come on, man, you crazy. And I'm like, yo, maybe that's why my position in life is, but I'm not going to knock nobody below. You know what I mean? Because you don't think at all. Why live and evil is the same? Live and evil is spelled live. L-I-V-E. Backwards. E-V-I-L. Sometimes people living is just evil. You don't think shit like that? Your brain don't even try to even think of shit like that. You don't think like that? Like, why do they teach us this shit? Like, where we get these words? 2 + 2 is 4. Is it? Like, I really, people like, yo, man, you bugging. Yeah, but where do mathematics come from? Who started mathematics? I'm talking about the Egyptian. Who started mathematics? Look at their timetables. Nobody know about the Julius calendar? The Julius calendar? What the fuck is that? Yeah, look it up. The Julius calendar. That's the calendar Jesus went by. That's the real Christmas. That's the calendar he went by. We changed it. We gave it a whole different date. We live by the word, but we don't live by the original, do we? I don't understand it. You don't even know. That's what's sad, because you don't go off research. You go off what people tell you. That's what I don't fuck with you. When people can tell you shit and you believe it, I can't fuck with you like that. That shows me you can't think for yourself. I don't need you around me if you can't think for yourself. I want you to question the shit I say. Now, people told me when I grew up, I grew around God bodies, because that's what's popular back in the day. Muslims and God bodies. Yo, peace God. Yo, peace God. Hey, yo, what's the knowledge of the day? Knowledge with understanding. Yo, what's the alphabet? Yo, Allah born. What do you mean? They used to teach you that shit. Yo, it's never 360, it's a 180, because you go 360, you come back right to back where you come from. Then you got to go 180. So, and then I go around Muslims. Yo, astaghfirullah. Inshallah. Yo, bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Maliki yawm ad-din, yakhana budu wa yakhana sadin, adina sarwata mustaqim durusi. I go around Muslims. That's what we. When I come to New York, I see Israelites. Black man, read, brother, and it says that the black man, did you see that, brother? You already just said, right? Israelite Hebrews. I mean, learn how to kill lambs, culture, and all that shit. Yeah, different. So when I look at the way the world is, man, it's very intriguing. Opens your mind up. Get you out that bubble. I'm very understanding. I'm like, yo, what are they talking about? I'm not going to just follow it. Like, oh, man, that makes sense. Yo, can I get a pamphlet? I want to really join your classes. I'm not the type of person. I don't need to be no follower that bad. That's how people are. You know what, brother? I'll be feeling the same. You know what, brother? You got a pamphlet I can borrow because I want to come check out your service. Shut your dumb ass up. You don't even know what type of man he is. He might got a good word, but he might got a bad soul. Now, I don't go off your word, man. I go off your character. That's what I go off. A lot of people say, oh, I love people. Why you ain't helping none? Oh, you only help your family. So you're a family person. You're not a people person. Stop lying to me then. Say you're a family person. Don't say you help people. Say you help family. That lets me know I ain't family, so I ain't gonna get no help from you. That's all. But if you say, yo, I love people. Okay. Yo, we gotta go down there and give out some sandwiches to Boston and shit like that, to the homeless. You come with me? Shit, why you tell me that today? Damn, man. I gotta go to the mall until they get some sneakers. Nah, bro, you get some sneakers tomorrow. Nah, I can't get them tomorrow, man. They're probably gonna be crowded tomorrow. So you're gonna choose sneakers over your people. Now, man, why you gonna put it like that, brother? Come on, you don't be waiting for them sneakers all week. Man, you love your people, yo. A lot of people only love their people when it's beneficial to their pockets. That's when I know you ain't a real right person. You ain't beneficial because you really want to see people succeed. You know how good it feels to see a person smile? It feels good to see a person smile to the point it'll make you cry. Sometimes tears ain't always sad, but they always contribute to that. You ever notice people would never judge us pain, but they always judge your happiness? People always say, man, you always fucking smiling, but they never tell me, man, you always sad. They always get mad at your happiness, but they never get mad at your pain. It's weird. You out here living life, they'll get mad at that. When they see you fucked up, they don't second question that. They'll second question your happiness, but they won't second question your pain, man. People are weird, man. That's why I only be around those that are outside the box thinkers, because if you don't think outside the box, you're going to live your whole life in one. I'm okay with that. That's your choice. But I can never say, yo, I love people when you don't even know nothing about them. I can never say I love white people when I don't know nothing about them. You know why I love everybody? Because I research them all. Everybody. Indians. I try to do. I could put some videos right now. Me at the Buddha temple. Me and my wife went to the Buddha temple to learn their culture. I got videos of it. I'll show you. Matter of fact, let me show you some right there. Because I don't like bullshit, and then I might get lazy later. I really be big on learning. I went to the mosque a couple times just to learn, sit down, eat, man, pick his brain. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I learn. Yeah. Yeah, that's us going to the Buddha temple. Only black people there. Only black people there. Yeah. That's when she had some weight on her right there. That's when I came home from prison. Only person. Did the walk with him and everything. Yeah. All the way up, what was it? 700 stairs, some shit, 50, 500 stairs, some shit like that. Word up. I go there and learn their ways, their culture. And the thing about it is, we didn't have an umbrella because I didn't know it was gonna rain. They gave us that umbrella. Some Chinese people, they were so loving. You know why? Because we was open to their culture. You see what I'm saying? Like, we came there with love, man. So they embraced us with love. We didn't come there like, we came to understand. Like, it's different. We're loving people, man. We're loving people. We are. I don't give a fuck what color you're, white, black. Give a fuck. People are loving people. And then you got some people, white, black, fucking, it doesn't matter what race, are evil people. So it's not about religion. It's not about this. It's all about love. I'm telling people that's really what it's about. We need to not focus more. Back in the day was different. We don't live in those times no more. We don't live in a day where colonizer and tribes versus tribes and different. We don't live in those times no more. We live in the different times where we need to focus on who's for the right and who's for the wrong, who's with the oppression. When you blood, right? Blood stand for brotherly love overrides oppression and destruction. Crips, community revolution and progress, right? If you really look at what those things stood for, when a person say brotherly love all the time, like even those things that we used back in those days, they don't use it no more. But I'm just saying, like, we're gorillas in the midst. We're thinkers for doing. We stack over putting in work, even as odds get us a he or she face, man, face. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We are respected by many, but we are hated by many. Loved by few, but respected by all. Even if the odds against us, he or she should taste the many. Like there was this Constitution, the way oath, will I ride? Yes, I ride. I was about to say a whole different shit. I was about to say my prayer and shit. Will I ride? Yes, wrong. But just saying, like, if ever shall I break this stride, if ever shall I lose my brother's side, this oath shall and will kill me. If ever shall I take the stand, if ever shall I fear another man, this oath shall and will kill me. Like we had like sayings, like little things for us as blood to, you know what I mean? Like for loyalty, honor, you know what I mean? Like things that made us stay like, you know what I mean? Now it's more, it ain't that shit no more. It ain't none of that. It's just like, what car you in and what shit. It ain't no morals with this shit. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no more. Yo, what's your OPP? You know what I mean? Yo, I mean, we had even codes like the from I mean, like OYBBQ stand for, I mean, we said the 13 up, 13 down. You know what I mean? The letters, I mean, the code and shit like that. Like everything was different. Everything. And that's the thing. The more you wanted to be involved in that, the more you learned about Huey P. Newton, Geronimo Pratt, Bobby Seale, the original gangs, you know what I mean? The Hat Boys, the Men of Business, and you start learning different, the Slaughsons, you know what I mean? Like you start learning different things. You start learning the 15 hoods on the East, you know what I mean? You start learning fucking from fucking Piru all the way down to the family to fucking villain to fucking all the hoods, the first 15 on the West. You start learning the 15, the big dudes, Ecuador and Red Flag and fucking, and you start learning all the big homies on that side. Then you start learning the 5 on the East. So I learned because the more you love something, the more you want to learn it. Because when you go around other dudes that saying they are this, you want to show how much you love it by how much information you know about it. So I tell you how much I love being black because how much information I have about it. I tell you how much I love being blood because how much information I have about it. I don't know all this new shit because it has no morals to me. Like I know it just to salute other, but it's just fucking codes and shit. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't have no loyalty behind it. It has no, you know what I mean? That's why you gotta see homies play other. This system is so watered down. Not only the culture, but the brothers. You got more men being more feminine. You got more men and you got more women being more masculine. It's like this whole world has changed. And that's why they say we might be in the age of Aquarius or shit like that, but it's changed. It's not the same no more. And that's what's so sad because I don't want it to go back to them. I just want it to be better. The thing about it is why nobody's trying to make a new Jesus. Like not trying to make one, but why we keep waiting for the old? Why are we waiting? Why are we? There's so many other prophets that are around us. Not me. I'm saying the guy that prays in the tree, the tree guy, the tree dude that pray, and he been praying in the tree for fucking 3 months, some shit like that. You got dudes like Gandhi and Dr. Sabies and all shit. To me, there are prophets in their own way. They are prophets, and meaning they was people of high status that spread a message for better. If you got like, okay, if you see like another black man right now come out and his whole job is to bring peace, like he is like on every social network, everywhere, and all he does talk about how love, 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 love. People will compare him to Jesus, but they won't say he is him. Some people that is really, 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 really religious will consider him the new Jesus because how much they love their faith and understand it, that they can see how he could be that. But then you have people that are religious, but not that deep, but can't understand how that person can see it that way because their connection with the religion, even though they are still both Christian, one has a deeper connection with it than the other one, but they claim both hoods. So yeah, I'm blood and you blood. But if I say, yo, bro, give me the first 15 on the West, you probably wouldn't know. Because the only thing you learned was only your hood. That was enough to get you through. I didn't learn just my hood. I learned all hoods because I loved it enough to be understanding about everything. People are different. I want to learn about Crips, Queen Sheba, what's under your closet, what's under your bed, all that old school shit. What's on top of the sun, what's behind the sun, 6 Golden Disease and the Blue Gangster City and all that shit. I want to know teach me. I want to know everything. Teach me all that shit. Because I could use it, infiltrate, but that's not my job. Sometimes my job is even a G check it. Like, yo, you Crip, you know what Queen Sheba, how she got killed? How Queen Sheba get killed? So you saying you banging this shit? Hey, yo, what was Crip's first color? Like you said, you Crip. Like, what was their first color? It wasn't blue. So, like, this is what I'm saying. People don't understand that. But you're telling me you're gang banging, but you don't know nothing about gang banging. You only know enough to get you by. That's not official to me. That's like saying, oh, I'm a man. You know enough to get a female, but you don't know enough to keep one. You're not a man. You're really a fucking manipulator. That's what you're really doing because you're telling these women, oh, I'm a fucking man. Just because you work and got a dick, that don't make you a man, nigga. Oh, yeah, I'm a man, nigga. I work. Why do black men think just because you work, you better than somebody? That's the first thing we use. I got a job. You're like a slave to me. It's like some slave shit. I got to, you know what? You know who I work for? You know what company I work for? I work for Microsoft. You know what make me sound crazy? You know what business I own? You know what business I own? You know what company I own? That sounds a little bit different, don't it? Listen to this. Yo, man, you know who I work for? How about this? Man, you know what I own? Sound different, don't it? A lot of people can't see. I don't know what happened here. I was at work. It's always work. Come on, officer. Look, listen, I don't know what's going on. Listen, I just got a job. I work. See, officer, I work. It's always work. I work. You think just because I feel like when you got a job, you feel like you better now. Oh, I got a job, but you still slow. Your girl filled out the application. Only thing you're doing is picking up boxes. You pick up a box and put it in there and scan it. But you don't take too much brain. But you so happy to get that 900 a week. But you always get 900 a week, you will never get nowhere. You will never get nowhere. You can invest 900 and then start seeing some profit in the long run. That's called a goal. Like, I'm gonna make a goal and work here for a year, get my money up, invest it, and then after that, I'm opening my food truck. So I ain't gotta work for nobody anymore. I can open. So my son got that's oh shit. I see why you working. You got a goal. I'm like, yeah, what you working for? Shit, nigga, to pay my bills. That's it. That's all you working for. That's it. Shit, you know, I gotta make money. Man, I'm just working to pay my bills. That's it. You just work to give your money out. Let me guess, you work to maintain. You just work to maintain. Shit is crazy, man. But I ain't gonna be here too long because I gotta do another live. Peace and blessings. Love y'all, man. Stay out the way so that in the way. Thank y'all for coming, man. I'm gonna go live again at 5. I'm bringing the guy that's up here with me. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the green screen thing. We're gonna get this shit a little step up, a little different, get a little background setup. We're gonna get this shit jumping. You know what I mean? I gotta get all this information, all this knowledge. It's either gonna rock with me or you gonna fucking fall off. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the followers. It's all about the information. Everybody ain't gonna like it, and some people will. Like I said again, I'm loved by few, hated by many, but I'm respected by all. Let me get that on the shirt. Love y'all, man.